the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
11, 11. 12. 11, 11.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to... Anyway, you can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Chance good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and he'll look at his run for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really frequent combination. Again, it's Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. To bring up 4th. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here we go.
2nd and 7. Now Burrow. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a...
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
60 average. 60 average.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson. Jonathan Taylor, 34 yards. And the Colts are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Points the target, and he has it over the middle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3rd and 8.
Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here we go.
They run for it with Mixon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
11 MT.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. fair to say hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
On one, ready?
The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Locates Ertz going across the middle. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
11 Thomas. 12. 11 MT. Back.
Mixon is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
11.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Zach Ertz from 4 yards out.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts set to take over here offensively. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
18 Cardinal.
This pass left side to Downs.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 1st down now with that clock rolling.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Staying on his feet.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Richardson.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a hole.
Taking it right down Broadway. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. He may go.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
88 yards.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On first down, Richardson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 50, trap 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Go street. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Gay's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Gun.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
They go play action with Richardson. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Back to Taylor on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Panther 60.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Viking 18. Let's go.
Being chased out left. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Buying time to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
illegal touching. Offense.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration. Stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Second down, here's Richardson.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go, here we
From
go.
the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Burrow. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage.
Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this 3rd quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
he
we
got
were
the
kids?
orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine. All right, they brought the carrot sticks. But this guy, orange slices, and been reading the Surface tablet, watching the defenses, and he's made some nice adjustments.
19 tight. Ready?
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
That's complete to Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 53 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Gay is on for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And this one is incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Open man is Chase, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 38-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
11 MT, 11 Thomas, 12, 12, 12.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance. Back now here on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up 2nd and 7. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Burrow looking to pass. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
On the return, this is Turpin. And he returns this to the 22.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
Well, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll get this one to Pittman.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Richardson working from the gun.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Bengals are right back. Game.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. He's got the first down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either.
11, 11, 11. Gun.
Now it's Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Right in.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone.
There he goes, left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste a second performance from these ace pass rushers.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 10, just under 2 minutes to go. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
11.
Throwing, Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Richardson looking to throw it.
Under pressure, they got him again. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check match, check match. Ready?
Throwing now is Richardson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Juju Brents.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Colts.
Alec Pierce.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety.
There he goes, right side. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, Burrow. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
11. 180.
Again, it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.